everybody. Welcome to 2024. Today I will be filming my flip through of my entire K-pop collection. I think I'm just gonna slowly flip through everything, kind of explain who I collect, how much of them I collect of, and then maybe kind of run through my favorite cards from each album, the hardest cards for me to find, and maybe like my most expensive card, the cards I've got the best deal for. Kind of just gonna talk through a bit of my collection, but I'm hoping not to make this video go on for hours because one, my collection's not that big, and two, nobody wants to watch that, I'm sure. But here you are anyway. So I'm gonna go through starting smallest and going to largest. I collect, let's see, kind of 4 groups, but mainly 3 at the moment, and I might go into my 2024 goals sometime around the end of the video. But yeah, for now, let's start smallest to largest and we'll work our way up from there. So roll that. This one is my collect book for Mr. Christopher Bang. I showed this in my last video, so I don't need to go through it that much. This is an ever-expanding collection. I don't have too much in terms of extra Bangchan cards, but once I do get more, this is where they're going to live. And yeah, I think it's really cute. It's a fun little collect book that I have. So that's all I have in terms of like small collect books. And in terms of itty bitty collections, this is my Kiss of Life collection for now. Yeah, that's how big it is. I have 1 card for each member from their debut performance. And yeah, I'm currently working on collecting for their last comeback, and it's just hard because Stray Kids made a comeback around the same time, and now NMIXX is coming out with a comeback, so Kiss of Life is really sitting on the back burner, but I do love them and I love their music. So I'm really hoping to expand this collection in 2024. I want to collect at least 1 member set for each of their comebacks, and that's kind of where I'm at with that collection. So let's move on to my actual ones now, and I'll go through NMIXX. So this is my Lily and Bae binder. I mean, they're both Lily and Bae, but this is like their non-album cards for Lily and Bae. So as you can see, I finally got a unit of theirs. They do not do enough units together. It's so cute. I really love these two so much. So yes, I have their photo book cards from their LA photo book. I'm still waiting on my group order to go through for their Paris photo book, but it's all a work in progress. This is definitely the hardest card to find out of everything I collect for NMIXX. This is the hardest for me to have found, and I'm so thankful that I did because I really didn't think that that day would come that I would have all 4 of their Mixpedia cards. So that was really exciting. That was a collection goal I was so happy to have met. I'm also still waiting on my group order for their newest season's greetings, but this was last year's that I have their cards from. So yeah, I've set up for that. And then these cards are from their membership. That's what it is. And that's kind of the last of the ones that's in here. So this just holds membership cards, photo book cards, and season's greeting cards. And then also Funky Glitter Christmas, because it was like a holiday album that didn't have a physical release, so that goes in here too. And then I have all their album cards here. So I collect all album cards for Lily and Bay, and if it's just really easy to get an OT6 set, then that will end up in here as well. So I got OT6 Apple Music Pobs for their first full album, or was it a mini album? Whatever that one was. Still waiting on their Lightstick cards that I've ordered and the Lightstick. This set was just so pretty. It was really easy to collect, so I have that here too. And then next comeback is there. But starting with first album moving forward, these are all the limited, or these are limited cards. These were their album cards. And then I collect at least one POB per comeback. It's kind of how I like to do it. And whatever allows me to set them up the best way in a 3 pattern is what I really strive for. But yes, I'm very happy with this collection. It's kind of a struggle to collect NMIXX sometimes. I don't know why. There's just so many POBs. I'm sure you've heard my rants about them before, but it just, I don't know, it makes collecting them a bit of a challenge at times, but I do really love my collection, and I'm excited to see it grow in the new year. I think I'm just gonna stick to collecting album cards and not any POBs moving forward. It's kind of how I'm going about it. But yeah, I think just my goals for them are to get those cards from the group orders I've joined almost a year ago now, and continue to collect all of the album cards that they have. So yeah. Next, I just want to do a quick tour of my larger inclusions binder. I do not show this really often at all in my storing photo cards videos because I just kind of forget about it and then I fill it on my own time and all that. So yes, this is my larger inclusions. It houses larger inclusions for Stray Kids, NMIXX, and Extraordinary Heroes. So I have Stray Kids in the front here, and it's just anything that's like postcard sized or larger, or just kind of like some like these. They're photo card size, but they're not real photo cards. Like they came with the album, but I had to cut them into photo cards, so they kind of just live in here. Yeah, so things I can't make work in like my binders, I'll put in my larger inclusions one here and just kind of cut it down to size or fit it in like a postcard page. That's what it is. I did collect all the postcards from Maxident for all of the kids, and I'm really happy with it. It's a really pretty spread. And then I have all 3 of those. I think there were 4, but those are the 3 I got. Yeah. And this is from Stray Kids' season's greeting. I don't know why I can't think of that word every time I come to it. But they kind of all fit in here. And yeah, I think I have everything from their most recent album in here. And then I can never figure out how to fit these mini posters. So they're just kind of placed in here haphazardly, whatever way I can make them fit. I don't know. And then something I'm really proud of is I collect all the stickers from their albums and make them into a sticker collage. So I have No Easy stickers, Christmas Evil stickers. Let's see, what else do they have? This was from, oh my gosh, why am I spacing on all their album names? This is crazy. This is 5 Star. And then any kind of like fan stickers that I get will also go into my collage. NMIXX I don't have a lot of larger inclusions for, just because they don't really have a lot of larger inclusions, so sometimes I'll just cut an OT6 photo from the album and put it in there. And then I have all their album stickers so far, and I'm working my way up into a beautiful collage. And then Extraordinary Heroes, we have their Polaroids, some of those I couldn't really trade away, so I just kept them. These are from Deadlock, I believe. Yeah, and I'm bad. They wouldn't fit perfectly in these, so I kind of cut them down to size, but it's fine. Still haven't found a trade for Jungsu, so that's kind of sad. I really want one of his. And these, I don't know what I'm doing. Sticker collage, and then these were some fan-made stickers, and these were from their membership kit, so I just put those kind of all on the back there, and I have their membership kit stickers there. So yeah, that is all I have for my larger inclusions binder. I am not a big collector of larger inclusions, but if they're easy to store, I'm gonna most likely stick them in here. So yeah, there is that. My second largest collection is Excenary Heroes. I love these boys so much. They put out some of the best music I've ever heard in K-pop, honestly. I do collect OT6, and it did start with their Happy Death Day merch cards. I'm so thankful to have gotten these when they came out. It really helped me a lot to have these now because they're kind of expensive now. I collect about 1 card per member per comeback, but it's expanded to 2 cards per member, and I really like having sets, so I think I'm gonna switch to getting a full cohesive set in the future, and then maybe one like this where it's just the cutest card from whatever other set that they did. Go from there. I do collect their merch cards from time to time, and these are POBs. They're not, they're all from different sets, but I did collect 1 POB per member for Deadlock. And what were these ones? Yeah, this is Deadlock. Okay, so, and then I collected, this is where I started collecting 2 sets, was Deadlock. That's when I expanded my Excenary Heroes collection. The heroes are actually really easy to collect. I've never struggled too much to find any of their cards. I think the only members that are somewhat difficult to get are Jungsu and Kaon, but I can usually pull one of them in my unboxing. Still waiting on this go, sadly, but I just bought these 3 members for like $1 each off of some giant GOM. So yeah, I pulled all these in the album and then bought these for like a total of $4.50 with the shipping. So I'm really not mad at my Excenary Heroes collection. I really like how far it's come. Still waiting on this go as well. So yeah, I don't have much for the heroes, but I'm really hoping to continue expanding my collection with them. I think my favorite photo card set that I have of them is this one from, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the camera, from Overload. It's just such a fun little concept here. It's like, what was it, like Edward Scissorhands sort of concept. I really like it. I think it's gorgeous. Definitely my favorite card set. This Happy Death Day one is a close second though. Really love my heroes. And now it's time to go through Stray Kids. Okay, starting with my Stray Kids binder that holds all of my non-album cards. Just because it's a smaller expansion that I've had to make for the kids. I do collect 1 merch pulla per member. I'm still kind of working my way around to all the members. But this holds their season's greetings, membership kit whenever I do get that, and just some other non-album things, so like Pacific merch and stuff like that. Stray Kids are my top group. They will always be my top group and my favorite K-pop group ever. They are the best. So I have a giant collection for them, and I'm very happy about it. Especially this set. This set just fills my heart. It's so cute. They're adorable. And their newest Season's Greetings, it's just, this set does it for me. It's so adorable. I love all of my Stray Kids cards, and oh, it just makes me so happy to collect them. It really does. I love Stray Kids, and that'll be shown a lot more in my big Stray Kids binder, so I'm gonna go grab that. Alright, here's the real collection. This is what started it all for me, and as it grew, that's kind of when I decided I really wanted to film it, because I just wanted to see how my collection evolved kind of over time. So it's been really fun to film these videos for my collection. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope anybody watching also enjoys it, and that I don't ramble too much about nothing. Okay, so Stray Kids. Starting off, I have 3 Racha here in the front. I had collected these pops, just, I don't know, I just came across them and bought them. And then I had the idea, well, I want to fill out a page of 3 Racha Pops. I think that'd be great. But the group orders I joined for them are taking so long. So this page just looks kind of sad right now. But it'll fill out eventually. We'll get there. And then this page I forgot to remove. Mixtape. This is when I decided I'm gonna back collect Stray Kids, and I'm gonna start with the hardest set to get. I think every member, it was fairly easy to get for $10 or less, except I couldn't find Hyunjin anywhere. And so I bought the mixtape album and I just like parade that I would pull Hyunjin. And when I got the album, I opened it up and he was staring back at me, and I was like, thank you so much. I don't know where I would have found that card if I hadn't pulled him in the album. I was like, this is a 1 out of 8 chance. I really need this card because I'll never find him anywhere for like a good price. And I pulled him, and it was the best moment of my life. But surprisingly, Lino was the last card I got in this set, and I had to buy him from a stay in England, I believe, for like, I think I paid the equivalent of $13 or $14 with shipping to get him over, and I was so thankful. That's the only purchase I think I've ever made from someone who's not in the US or Canada, and that went really well. I'm so happy with this set. It brings me so much joy to see all their little baby faces. It's so adorable. This one is more of a recent collection, but I love all these units. I keep seeing them pop up, and then I found this 3 Racha unit for like $3, and I'm like, well, I'm starting to collect 3 Racha Pops, I have to get it. And then more and more kept kind of coming onto my For You page or whatever, and they were pretty good prices. Like, I think I got most of these all for around $5 or less, so I'm really hoping I can kind of stick to that to fill out the rest of this page with units. I think I said Mixtape was the first set I back collected, but it's actually this Levanter set. Felix was the hardest member for me to find, I'm pretty sure. I actually bought this Hyunjin for $4. I was, oof. And this Lino, I think, was $3. And Han was like $4 as well. This is my favorite Han PC, I'm not gonna lie. He's just so cute in it. And yeah, Felix was the hardest, but I went onto eBay and I found someone selling the album with these 2 cards, and I was like, well, I need this Felix card, and I love this Felix card, so I'm gonna buy that. And I think I bought the album for like $18, and it came with these 2 cards, so I'm like, perfect. I didn't own the album yet, and I needed Felix, so win-win. Very happy to have completed this Levanter set. That was what really started me off on back collecting Stray Kids, because I didn't start collecting Stray Kids until Christmas Evil. I'd gotten into Stray Kids when they released Backdoor, so In Life, but I didn't really understand the collecting scene. I didn't get why people collected things until Christmas Evil came out, and then I'm like, wait, I want these cards, and then it's clearly mudslided from there. So yes, I did go back and collect Go Live double-sided PCs. When I decided to collect Stray Kids, I first went on to Etsy to find cards because I didn't really understand the Instagram thing yet. And I found this Hyunjin and this Hyunjin for $5 each, I think, on Etsy. And that is what set off me wanting to get all the double-sided for OT8. I was like, well, I already have Hyunjin, so I should be able to find everybody else. And somehow I did. It was a challenge, but it was so worth it. I mean, look at how awesome this spread is. It's just so cute. Honestly, Chan's was the hardest to find in this set, and I think Seungmin was actually the last one I collected for the orange backs, because I had traded my Seungmin away for a Chan, and then I could not find Seungmin again, like ever. It took forever, if I'm remembering correctly. But yes, I do love double-sided PCs so much, and I really like matte photo cards. I know they're harder to take care of, but I just think they look and feel nicer. I really enjoy them. So that's why I love Mixtape and Go Live. They're my favorite photo cards. This Chan, I just had to be the owner of. I had to. It's just so cute. And I had bought a Go Live album, and I pulled this Han, and I'm like, well, I have to keep him too. And I bought this Seungmin for like $3, so, you know, I had to make an OT set of it. So that's just some extra Go Live cards that I've collected. And all I'm collecting for In Life is the unit cards, just because In Life is really difficult to collect. I never see In Life cards for sale, and if I do, they're $8 or more. Like, I don't know, nobody really trades or collects In Life, so I've settled for just finding the unit cards and calling it good. Still missing 2, and they're kind of hard to find. No Easy was the first OT8 set I finished, I believe. The unit cards I was able to buy for pretty cheap, and I pulled this Lino, and it was the best day of my life. I'm like, this is why people collect Stray Kids. I am now going to collect them forever. Because I pulled that Lino. I was like, well, I really want this Lino card. That was the only reason I bought the album, was because I just wanted the one card. And then I got him, and then I'm like, wait, I want the set. I get why people collect now. And here's my No Easy collection. Felix was the last card I got. I think I pulled this Lino, and Seungmin in my album that I bought, and then the rest I just kind of bought off of people on Instagram. This one came with the album. These cards, this is why I got into collecting. They were hollow. Stray Kids needs to do hollow cards again. Like, come on, this is so cool. And I pulled this Lino, and I just really loved Lino at the time. His cards were my favorite. Chan has always been my bias, but I just love Lino cards. And I pulled this Felix, so, you know, I had to collect I had to collect them. Everything I pulled in the albums just led me to collecting Stray Kids, and I haven't looked back since. Ordinary was the first comeback where I got to pre-order a Stray Kids album, and I just kind of kept whatever pobs I ordered from all the albums I got. So that's just kind of a mishmash of pobs there. And then the ID cards, easy. This set, everybody knows the horror of having too many of these cards. And then I collected just like one card for each member, but I had this extra Seungmin and I couldn't get rid of him, so he stayed. Unit cards. Oh my gosh, these were so easy to collect and also difficult. I'm only missing one of them, but I can't get myself to like pay for these. I don't know, it's just, I had so many, I just couldn't find a trade for that one, and I just kind of gave up. I'm like, do I really need it? No, I have so many of those stinking unit cards. I love Stray Kids, I love their unit cards, just not those unit cards. This is the Apple Music Pobs for Maxident, yes. And I love this set so much. It's my favorite Pob set. Polaroids were pretty easy to collect. The stickers, on the other hand, actually took me a bit of time, but I did eventually get OT8, which is very fun. And then I have half Digipack Pobs and half Digipack PCs. This was the comeback where I decided I need to collect more than one card per member because they're doing little half hearts. I have to collect it. And then Maxident was just the most beautiful set of photo cards. I had to get them. Like, this Seungmin and this Han is beautiful. So Maxident really set off my expansion of Stray Kids. 5-star. These are the Soundwave Pops for 5-star. Really happy. They're like outside, so pretty. These are the Digipack Pop PCs. And then I also collected these close-up ones because they're so cute. And then whatever this set was. And that is kind of how Stray Kids has been. I collect probably 2 to 3 photo card sets now for Stray Kids instead of just the one photo card per member. This set I forgot to put in the other binder, so that's fun. This is their Maniac Tour photo card set. Forgot to put that in the non-album binder. And then these are the only Japanese cards that I own, but I just really loved the units. And honestly, I got these for all around like $8, so it felt worth it. And then the units for their newest comeback. I'm still missing the one, but I'm sure I'll get it. These are the JYP Pobs for Rockstar. They're Polaroids. And then I have their Digipack Pob set. I'm gonna collect one album card per member, the Digipack PCs, and then the platform version, and that will be the end of this binder, I think, unless I can fit their next comeback, and then that'll probably be when I retire this binder, except to fill out, you know, the missing ones that I have. So I'm gonna end it on the cards that started it all for my boys. Clearly I talked probably a lot more about Stray Kids than any other group, but it's just because I've collected them the longest and they're the only group I've ever had to back collect, so there's a lot more like strategy and time put into finding these cards than there were in my other collections. So I'm just really proud of this collection and I wanted to talk about it more. I hope you enjoyed this video. My collection isn't that big. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, so I don't know. I feel like my collection is realistic and I'm okay with that. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with my collection. I hope to expand it. I think my goals for 2024 collecting are just keep up with Stray Kids, only collect NMIXX album PCs for Lily and Bae, except for, you know, some of their non-album cards, but I don't need all of them. I mainly just care about album cards. And then same for Extraordinary Heroes. I don't think I really care about Pobs as much as I do album cards. And that's kind of where I want to be. And then also expand my Kiss of Life collection. And yeah, I think that's all that I want to see moving forward. And also I want to buy the Stray Kids membership kit. I'm really excited to finally get to be a member. I dropped the ball last year on not buying their membership kit, and I've regretted it ever since. So I'm not doing that again. I will buy their membership kit. Yes. Who's ready for Stray Kids World Tour? 2024 is gonna be my year. I am dying to see the boys again. So that's another goal of mine. See Stray Kids again in concert and keep up with my collections. I wish you all a very Merry New Year and an exciting year for your collections as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did make it to the end, I'm very thankful. I'll see y'all when I have something to post. Bye.